Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is 1986's Generation 1 Trypticon. Now I need to give a trigger warning real quick to all of the G1 purists who may watch this video. I completely stripped the original decals off of this G1 Trypticon and added a Toyhax upgrade set. So it's my figure, so I did what I wanted to do. So now that that's out of the way, with Trypticon hitting the toy shelves in 1986, he did make an appearance in the animated series. He showed up in part 4 of the 5 Faces of Darkness miniseries. It was shown that he was created by the Constructicons from an existing human city. He transformed and he went and destroyed the Ark. Now, he became pretty much a major player in Season 3. He was always up against Metroplex, and they always made him out to be a big dummy. So, I mean, he was pretty cool in the animated series. I just wish Season 3 had better animation because he deserved to be drawn a lot better. Now, in Marvel Comics, he made his first appearance in issue number 27, where leader Ratbat sent him to destroy the Ark. He was stopped by the Dinobots. He got his butt kicked, and he ran tail between his legs back to Cybertron. Now, Marvel Comics also showed that he had a partner named Wipeout, which the toy did not have. The toy's partner was Full-Tilt. Don't know where Wipeout came from, and I don't believe we ever got a figure of Wipeout. So anyway, that's pretty much my brief history of G1 Trypticon in media. Now let's take a look at this awesome Decepticon dinosaur. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, first off, I want to apologize that Trypticon did not fit completely within my review space. There's some edges showing, but man, this is a massive Decepticon city. We are talking almost 2 feet across and almost 1 foot tall. So this is a big base. This is my favorite of the Transformers G1 bases. He looks so good, especially with the Toyhax decals. You can see window decals here for the tower in the center, the tower here on the sides. There's window decals on the smaller towers. Great looking decals here on the radar dishes. New decals for the center ramp here. There's tower decals there. I mean, Toyhax knocked it out of the park with the upgrade set for Trypticon. I'll get into more of those decals when we take a closer look at the city itself. Now, the city, like most of the Transformer G1 cities, is mostly just towers and ramps. It does have a few features. You've got a little section right here that you can take Trypticon's drone or partner. This is Full-Tilt. You can put Full-Tilt right here on the center, and there's a button right here that you press, and Full-Tilt runs down the ramp. So you've got that feature. Plus, this is electronic. Behind the tower here, there's a switch where you can turn that center light on, and there's a switch here, mind the noise. The radar dishes will spin round and round. So, searching for Autobots, making sure that the city is secure. Let me turn that off, good lord. He also comes with a missile pod and a gun emplacement that you can, there's no place to really officially attach these, but you can place them in the screw hole sections right there to fully arm your Decepticon city. Let me go ahead and turn the light off here. Now, Trypticon City, as big as it is, doesn't really fit well with your basic sized Decepticons. Here is G1 Misfire for comparison, and as you can see, he's just a little big for the city. But it does work great with MicroMasters. For example, we've got a helipad here in the back, so we can put a MicroMaster there. We have a runway, we got a MicroMaster here. And of course, we can put MicroMasters in various areas of the city patrolling, and you know, it works. I dig it. Now, you can also make Trypticon even bigger by extending these sections here by adding Onslaught and Motormaster. So what you're going to do is you take these little extensions right here and you'll swing these out. This is for Motormaster. You have to have this rectangle section here facing at that angle. Then you're going to take Onslaught and you have to turn his head around like so, where you got that little peg. You're going to slot that in right there. So that'll lock Onslaught in, and I still can't get the whole thing in frame. And then you got this section, roll this out, and you got Motormaster in his base mode. You see that clip right there? Clip that on, and now you have Motormaster and Onslaught attached. And let me zoom out even further, so now you can really see how big Trypticon can get. So now I'm going to take this camera off the tripod and zoom in to show you some more of Trypticon's details. Okay, now the first thing I want to show you is I love the translucent plastic right here. That looks so cool, and with the Toyhax upgrades, they turned this section here into a space bridge. So you can pretend that your Decepticons are going back and forth from Cybertron. We've got Space Bridge 2 here, and on the other side is Space Bridge 1. I love that, and that looks so cool. Moving in on some of these other new decals, we got the green for the ramp, the reflective Decepticon insignias right there, more tower decals. Let me get the radars turned around so you can get a close look at those great looking details for that. It even looks like there's shadows on those. That is so cool. Right there, we've got the runway. Here on the other side, we got the helipad. You got those great looking chrome decals right here for this tower section, and right there, the decals all along the tower here, and back on the back, you got red decals up there up top. I mean, all in all, this thing just looks amazing. This was one of my very first Toyhax sets that I bought to upgrade my G1 figures. I love the looks of this. They did such a good job. So that's pretty much it for city mode. Let's get him transformed into his battle platform mode. And there's a bug. Now the first thing we're going to do for the battle platform is go ahead and remove the weapon systems out of the little screw holes and remove the radars. We'll go ahead and put these to the side. We don't use those for the battle platform. Attach the gun and missile launcher system where the radars were. Flip up this ramp right here and fold down those blasters right there. Go ahead and remove the ramps. Put these aside. We're not going to be using these either. Flip the helipad up. Flip the runway up. And now you're going to take the sections here, well, remove the supports. Then you're going to flip these underneath and attach them here at the bottom. Flip these sections forward. Those are now big old guns. Do the same here on the other side. Make sure that locks in place. And let's see, I try to bring these in as close as I can. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. There we go. Now, take the tower section here, bring that down, bring these towers down, and there you have Trypticon's battle platform. Now, I actually like the battle platform. I think this is really cool. I wish these sections here would get a little bit closer to the main body. There is wheels, so it can roll around as it searches for Autobots. Let's flip those guns down right there. The electronic feature still works. You flip the switch, and now it's the weapon systems that turn around instead of the radars. We've got massive cannons here now where the towers were. We got the little cannons here in the front, and it just looks awesome, especially with the new diamond-plated decals right there where the helipad and landing strip was. The only issue, we got a big Dino head there on the back. So let me once again remove the camera from the tripod and we'll zoom in on some of the battle platform details. Okay, taking a closer look at the battle platform. Pretty much there's a lot of the stuff you've already seen with the city mode, but now you can kind of see these window decals right there. There's the diamond plating decals. I love how that catches the light. We've got new decals here, some translucent decals right there on the front. And I love this. We've got a windshield with windshield wipers right here. So that's where the drivers go, and a big grill right there. On this side, got more diamond plating here, the windows. I mean, all in all, this thing just looks awesome. Now, if you wanted to, you could press this section down to bring the cannon closer to the body. Might have to use two hands for this. It kind of sticks. Hold on one moment. Okay, I kind of had to break that section loose, but you can press that down and bring the cannon closer. So you've got that look going on. These will actually rotate forward as well. I mean, I dig it. I like the looks of the battle platform. It's really cool. Like I said, the only issue, I wish these sections here did get a little bit closer to the body. And oh yeah, check the decals out that turn those into cannons. We've got the chrome decals here along the side and barrels in the center. That just looks so good. I love the looks of this. Toyhax vastly improved the looks of Generation 1 Trypticon. So now let's get him transformed into his robot mode. Now, surprisingly, for such a big figure, Trypticon has a very easy transformation. The first thing we got to do is remove the weapon systems here. Go ahead and remove the center tower. Make sure that stays down. Go ahead and flip these up and then take the purple sections here and collapse those. We're going to remove both purple towers here from the back. This is hard to do one-handed. There's one. There's the other. And now you just pick up Trypticon and you're going to collapse these sections in. Well, forgot this. Remove these purple sections here. Put those to the side. Now collapse these together. They will clip in. Rotate this around. Now you can see the Dino head. Flip the gun barrels back to form the forks for the feet. Take these along the back here. Now you're going to take the two supports that we used for Onslaught and Motormaster, and you can attach these on the back. You got one little peg in on the right side, just like so, and here on the back, which kind of gives him some more spikes along his back, like so. And there we go, Trypticon in his robot mode. But before we get into Trypticon's robot mode, I want to show you his two little partners. First off, we have Full Tilt, and Full Tilt is some sort of armored car. We've got some big old wheels right there with a cannon on top. Toyhax decals really make this guy pop with the chrome decals along the side, the new black decals forming the windows, chrome decals on the back for the engine, and he's even got a vanity license plate, and he rolls really good, as you saw when he came right off that ramp. Now, if you're looking for a G1 Trypticon, this weapon right here is probably one of the hardest pieces to find. I think it was the last piece I got to complete mine. And that little gun, I mean, look how this little gun Cost me about 40 bucks. Of course, what's funny is after I completed my G1 Decepticon, that's when the Platinum Edition came out. Oh well. So that's pretty much it for Full Tilt in this vehicle mode. Got some nice decals right there for the front as well with the grille and the headlights. Now let's get into transformation, remove the weapon. Simple, flip up the back and bring the arms forward. There we go. There is Full Tilt in robot mode. Without the Toyhax decals, this robot mode is just all purple. There is no detail whatsoever. Toyhax killed it with Full Tilt. I think Full Tilt's probably my favorite of all the upgrades. Starting here with the head, we've got new decals that have like missile pods or something beside the head. He's got a silver visor, silver chest, Decepticon insignia right there with a belt, little details right there. Of course, we saw the black in vehicle mode. He gets chrome fists, which look really good. I mean, I dig it. This guy looks awesome compared to how he originally looked. And you can take the weapon and place the weapon. It hooks right into his forearm like so. And there you go. There is Full Tilt in robot mode. He's simple, but he's fun. Now, Trypticon's next partner, you have to put together. You talk about a parts former. There's your tower pieces right there. Let me zoom out a little bit. So what we're going to do is you've got the two main tower pieces that you saw on either side of Trypticon. These are going to plug together just like so. You got the pegs, you got the big square peg right there. Plug those in and you've got wheels right there, nice squeaky wheels. So there is the base. Now you have these pieces right here. This is what spun the radar and the weapons. And how that worked, there's a little gear right there that attached to another gear on Trypticon that caused that to spin. So you want to line these up. As you can see, those are molded in wheels. Line those up right here on the side. You got left and a right. And then you take the tower piece here, connect that on the back, and there you have Brunt, Trypticon's main battle tank. And he's pretty good. I mean, he's all right. He's very, very squeaky. The light gimmick still works. Just flip right here, turns the light on. No sound effects or anything. Now I notice he's got the big cannon right here, and it looks like he has missiles right there. And the barrel can go up and down, but there is no rotation whatsoever. New decals for Brunt include headlights here on the front and right there. The tower decals now serve as windows. A great looking chrome decal right there with a Decepticon insignia and some tracks and taillights. That looks awesome. Really, really good. So I'll bring in Full Tilt. So there you have both of Trypticon's partners together. Now let's take a look at the main bot himself. Trypticon in his robot mode is still a massive figure. He stands at just over 11 inches tall, and he's very impressive to look at. Big robot dinosaur. All those Toyhax decals really pop on this figure as well. Lots of nice chrome there on the back. Got new chrome decals here for the collar. Chrome teeth right there. Decepticon insignia on the nose. Now, when I got this Trypticon before I did all the Toyhax, he was missing one of the eye decals. The original eye decals were gold. He only had one. So what I did is I peeled off the one existing eye decal, traced it out, and then cut red vinyl and gave him red eyes. I mean, Decepticons have red eyes anyway, so I felt that worked. Now, you can look and you can see all the Toyhax decals that really pop on the back of this guy. I mean, I love the looks of this. Big old Decepticon insignias there on the feet, or on the legs. He's got chrome feet, got the barrels right there, big Decepticon insignia here. Now, for the center section, you can take Full Tilt, transform him back to his vehicle mode, pop the blaster in, and there are pegs underneath here, or there's holes that you can peg Full Tilt into the chest of Trypticon, kind of giving him some armor, if you will. So yeah, he looks really good. Articulation, let's see, these fingers can move. the mouth or the head can look up and down. The mouth can open, and you've got hidden weapons inside the mouth. There's also a hidden weapon right here on the head. Flip this section up, and you can extend that awesome looking chrome cannon. You can also flip these pieces back around. This is how I like to display mine. Extend these out, and now he has cannons. So you got 2 cannons in the mouth, a cannon on the nose, 2 cannons here on the side. Trypticon is armed and ready for battle. Now, using these sections right here, you can actually add more weapons. You can add the blaster, it kind of fits right in there. You can add the missile launcher here on the other side. You can also add the radar dishes. Just plug those in here. This isn't official, but it's just something I found that I can do. That way you can kind of store all the Trypticon's pieces. Let's see if I can get that in. So there you go. You got the launchers. That might not work here. Let's put the radar on the bottom and the gun on top, because the gun was going to shoot the radar dish. So there you go. There's one way to display all of the accessories. But you have to take them off before you activate Trypticon's electronics, because they will get knocked off. So I'm going to remove those and show you what Trypticon can do. The same switch right here on the back that activated the spinning dishes, radar dishes, and weapons enable Trypticon to walk. And there he goes, lumbering across the screen. See how the legs move and the arms move? I love it. The fact that this figure is so old and still works. It just brings me so much joy. All right, that's enough. It's loud, it's noisy, it's the 80s. So there we go, guys. 1987's Generation 1 Trypticon with Toyhax Upgrades. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is 1986's Generation 1 Trypticon with Generation 1 Megatron, Generation 1 Galvatron, Generation 1 Misfire, Titan's Return Full Tilt, and Siege Brunt. 1986's Generation 1 Trypticon with Brunt and Full Tilt is one of my favorite G1 figures. There is so much playability with this guy. You've got the City mode, which makes a great base for your Micromasters, plus the addition of Onslaught and Motormaster makes the City mode massive. You've got the battle platform that can roll into battle to take out all the Autobots. That is just so heavily armed and cool looking. And then you've got Trypticon himself. Not only is he a giant robot, he is a giant robot dinosaur. I mean, my God, what's better than that? Then you got Brunt and Full Tilt, which are fun little figures to play with as well. I mean, this guy is just awesome. Highly recommend, though, if you're looking for one, you want to try to find it 100% complete, because tracking down all those various accessories can take you forever. It took me a year to complete my Trypticon. Now there's options. You got the G1 original, you've got the Platinum Edition. I've never messed with the Platinum Edition, but from what I understand, he's pretty much exactly like this guy right here. So if you're a G1 collector and you don't have a Trypticon in your collection, I highly, highly recommend tracking this guy down. Also, if you don't mind the Toyhax upgrades, as you saw, what a difference those made on this vintage figure. And those are available on Toyhax.com right now. And when you visit Toyhax, don't forget to use my promo code to save yourself 15% off your order. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!